social engineering. And as it says, the secret weapon of cyber criminals. It is the secret weapon because it is one of the main ways, if not one of the most favorable ways, to get the information they need from you or the organization to get into what they want. So what we're going to delve into in the next few slides, the introduction, what you can do to spot them, what you can do to avoid them. But at the end of the day, it's genuine awareness. So cyber criminals, they employ social engineering attacks or techniques. It's simple, right? It says right here, frequently simpler to take advantage of your inherent tendency to trust others than it is to figure out how to hack your program. If you have something that's familiar, you're going to click on it. Doesn't matter. It's just familiarity, right? You see a logo, you're going to do it. It's just one of those things that our minds are wired that way. Once you are repetitive in something, clicking on a Facebook link or if LinkedIn, let's say, right? If you're on LinkedIn, you're like, oh, somebody liked my post or had a comment on my post, and you click on it, and that link may be a hiding link that redirects your credentials somewhere else. And they have your credentials for LinkedIn or Facebook or Meta nowadays, right? Or worse yet, they can get into your bank account, right? Because nowadays you have that application on your phone or anything, your phone or your laptop as multi-factor, right? Meaning that it will just sign in for you. And that's not a good thing. How can you prevent it? What can you do, right? There's a lot of things. One of the main things, I'm going to tell you, it's not on here, right? But read the emails. Take the time. Don't rush through things. Don't open emails and attachments from suspicious sources. If you don't know it, if you haven't dealt with it, don't use it. Use multi-factor authentication. Keep your antivirus, anti-malware software updated. These are for personal computers. Check for known data breaches of your online accounts. Don't leave your devices unsecured in public. Protect your laptop and your phone. Like, don't leave it in the car. Even if you're running into something for 5 minutes, or like the gas station to pay, got a drink or whatever, don't leave it in your car. Use a VPN and make sure it's encrypted and it's safe. Keep all network connected devices and services secure. Don't use public, keep it secure, hence use a VPN. And never click on links in any emails or messages. You can if you know it is coming from a trusted source and you verify it from that trusted source.
Before we get started, do you guys have heard of the term Kahoot? You know what that is? It's a platform where we do quizzes based on the lessons learned in that day. In this case, what Johnny shared to us. And the thing is that the faster you answer the right answer, right, the more points you get. 3, 2, and 1. Multi-select. So these tips can help you become more vigilant about social engineering scams. So you have to select 3 answers here and click on submit. Yeah. Most of you got it.
One of the things that we talk a lot about in our program is passion. You got to figure out what your passion is within cybersecurity. This is not like coding. If you're a coder, you might use different languages, but you're still a coder. With cybersecurity, there are literally hundreds of different career pathways that you can choose. And in a program like ours, you're learning the foundational skills, but you're starting to develop what is your passion within cybersecurity: offense, defense, red, blue, purple. It's multi-dimensional, and you got to figure out what you really enjoy and what you're good at. And that's what we're going to try to help you to do.
What type of curriculum, or hands-on experience will the students obtain within the course? Like, are we physically working with Wireshark, Mmap, the various platforms out there for, to intercept packets and things of that nature? Are you actually getting that hands-on experience, asymmetrics?
Yeah, and it's one of the reasons why we have minimum specs for the computer you're going to use. You can't do this on a phone. You can't do this on a laptop or on a iPad. You need a computer. You need a laptop or a desktop. You can't use a Chromebook. We download virtual machines. on a regular basis. So you can do different we create different lab environments to give you that hands-on experience. Isaac, you want to talk a little bit about the lab environments that we put students through?
Yeah, so we do all type of lab environments. So for example, Roger, you were mentioning some tools there like Wireshark, and the ones that Johnny was saying, Nessus, those types of tools, we all we all go and put the hands on them. So sometimes, the tools may be low requirements. So, with a simple computer, you can do so, but the good ones, which are the majority, they require you to have a good computer. So we can actually take Mac OS because we have applications for them. But as Johnny said, there are other machines like Chromebooks that they cannot go into the requirements that we have. So, just going with the minimum amount of 8 of RAM, 500 of hard drive, that should be good. But yeah, we're gonna be putting a lot of hands-on into virtualization, stuff like that. That needs good requirements.
I just got this from the Boston Public Library. I don't have the resources to go buy a laptop from anywhere. But if you can suggest what I might need, I can inquire about it.
We've got some partnerships that we can find. We probably couldn't find you a brand new laptop, but we could find you something that would work for this program. Let's talk offline so we can go in depth into what you need. Okay. We have certain, as you can imagine, eligibility requirements on assistance and things like that. But we are an organization committed to helping underserved populations and under and unemployed people get into cybersecurity. Do we meet the needs of 100% of the people all the time? Sadly, probably not. But we don't want to let economic situations get in the way as often as we can. So let's talk, okay?